patiently, guys. Got you changing your mind. Got you changing. Talking your friend. Got you changing your vibe.
A very good day from Rob Palmer and Steve McManaman, and welcome to La Ceramica. You're seeing the Villarreal team there. They're going for a 4-4-2. A big evening for Tayon Buchanan, once of Syracuse University, Canada international, making his first start in La Liga after his move from Inter Milan in the January transfer window. Players getting together to give a protest against any form of racism or discrimination in the world of football. Meanwhile, the Villarreal supporters belting out the club hymn. A team starting the game in fifth position. Mano is the man in the middle. First time he's officiated Real Madrid since he controversially blew the whistle against Valencia last season, just as Jude Bellingham was preparing to shoot on goal. Well, they made 4 changes.
Wait, what? Oh, the
starting
ref.
11 in the Champions League in midweek. Frank Garcia comes on the left-hand side. Chouameni goes back into the centre of defence.
Wallah haram, Chouameni, man. He's been so good in the midfield.
Brahim and Rodrigo. Rudiger, Vinicius Junior, Modric and Mendy, the starters missing out. Fernandez is the man for the
Camavinga is back in the lineup.
Going through the ceremonies is Lucas Vazquez. Today's skipper, though, Steve, they've got many leaders in that changing room. I think a lot of players in the changing room as well, but the game is coming thick and fast.
Yes, and it's an ideal opportunity, isn't it, for Villarreal to get one over Real Madrid, particularly with their exploits late on Wednesday evening.
Was it lineup?
Banged up, patched up Real Madrid.
Fede.
So, wonderful opportunity.
All of the talk in the build-up to the game is the lack of rest between this and what they call the Euro derby against Atletico Madrid. Less than 68 hours. They will have used their TV station today to say that it will never happen again. They'll be lobbying FIFA, UEFA, whoever will listen to ensure that they get the requisite 72 hours between games. I must admit, Steve, I've checked the kick-off time of the day a number of times before we got here today, just to make sure we got the right day. It does seem odd that they're playing on a Saturday after finishing almost in the early hours of Thursday morning.
Yeah, it is odd. It is odd. I don't know who's to blame. But Real Madrid can make a decision to opt out of, they're in the FIFA Club World Trophy at the end of the year. They can opt out of that if they want and they don't have to play. And they can give all that money back to all the broadcasters if they want. But somehow I don't think that will happen.
Well, it is an unlucky ground for Real Madrid. They haven't won here in this, I always call it a Sabutio Stadium, sheer-sided stadium.
Kick off.
In 8 years, Real Madrid, 6 of the last 7 between these sides here have been drawn. And let's hope from a neutral standpoint that it's as thrilling as last year. And in May, it was Villarreal 4, Real Madrid 4. Sorloth scoring 4 goals. Second half hat-trick in that match. Starting the evening, this round of games in 5th place, 13 points behind Barcelona, who are top of the table. 2 points there, closer to Barcelona and Real Madrid than the second place team in the English Premier League. Now some chance of them getting into the Champions League, and they're fit and firing and rested, unlike Real Madrid. This is Nicolas Pepe, full of beans on that far side of the field. Rodrigo operating on the left-hand side. He's benefiting from Vinicius Junior missing out from the start tonight.
Yes, and when you look at a lot of the games, I actually still prefer Madrid with the two playing out of the three. I know they played Vinny Jr. midweek, but I think you get the best out of Bellingham and Rodrigo when they play with a two up top. So it'll be interesting to see how they perform. They just look a little bit lopsided when Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo and Mbappe play.
Agreed. On the brink, he says, of a luxurious international break. It may have been him, but not his players, as they disperse all around the globe.
Agreed, for sure. Oh, go on, Kiki.
It's the 21st game
Unlucky.
in 69 days. Midweek, weekend, rest, repeat. Very little recovery. A special boost tonight for Valverde.
Oh, so many. Nice cover.
You may remember having a
nice lads. Played.
very
Beautiful
nasty
man.
argument with Villarreal, Villarreal, which captured the headlines for a number of days in the aftermath of the game. Clearly hasn't been forgotten by the locals. Camavinga, one of his better games after coming on against Atletico in midweek. And Rodrigo.
Play back nice.
Valverde. That was a late challenge. The referee may
Go Cora, go Cora.
get away with one net. Challenge on Kylian Mbappe. From Gay, the smiling assassin.
He didn't need to do it, did he? A little bit late.
Pissing me off right now, bro.
But I think that'll be it for Gay. Next one, he will be going in the book. Right smile for Luca.
The back bench is in. Modric sitting alongside Rudiger, Alaba, Vinny Jr. Arda Güler, who scored 2 goals when these sides met last season. It's Valverde.
Come on, lads. What's happening, bro?
You're surprised to see him in the starting 11 tonight?
Yeah, he had his leg heavily strapped up against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, so I was very surprised to see him. I mean, particularly when you've got a bench like that, as you just mentioned.
No.
The style of play that Villarreal play, you know, you could have easily put an Arda Güler in there, or, you know, a Modric or somebody else.
Big body, man. Big body.
Buchanan trying to catch the eyes and win the favour of his new supporters.
Oi.
Romania doesn't quite get there. They stand up and they allow the shot at goal, and Courtois has to be alert to keep Ayotti Perez.
It was a nice touch, actually.
Oh, it was a really nice touch.
Nice touch, 1-2, volley. Simple enough for Courtois.
Ah, Fran. Nah, lads. Communication, bro.
All the way very cheaply, and slips as well. Sanya. Okay. Vinga's touch. Solid start this from Villarreal.
Nice, Asensio. Play it out fast.
Asensio to get a boot in the way.
Get their Kiki. Get their first Kiki. Oh,
there's the lines. Junior missed training yesterday. They gave him an extra 24 hours to recover, but clearly not fit enough to start. Bellingham is playing with a strapped up shoulder, and Mbappe had an ankle knot.
He's been playing with a
He
strapped
also
shoulder.
has been suffering from fatigue in recent weeks.
The last thing they need is to travel all around the world playing for their countries, isn't it? They all need a week on the beach. I'll tell you what, the ones who will not be going to play for their country, I think will all have a few days off. Good few days off.
Well, even Asensio's got a call up this time, so I would say at last he's deserved it. Just looking at the 11, I think it's only Fran Garcia and Vasquez that will be given the break, the rest heading off on national duty.
Bayern on the
This is
ball.
Bayern.
Takes it across the edge of Perez. Takes a shot. Great
Oh,
save.
a big necessary stretch from
Great save.
Courtois.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, goalkeeper for the rescue again, but so easy. Just a simple ball in to Jose Perez. And Bayern, and nobody closes him down, just gets the shot away nice and comfortable, but great stop. Again, low to his right. Thibaut Courtois is in excellent form.
And they need him to be as well. Real Madrid, apart from Mbappe, back within 8 yards of the goal line, into the near post. Scrambled in, an ugly goal, but one that they will quite happily take. Voigt, the skipper, is leading the celebrations.
1-0, man.
Villarreal preying on a tired Real Madrid defence.
Oh yes, and wasn't it a tired goal? Awful goal to concede. Scruffy goal. Ball into the penalty area. Thibaut Courtois comes, stops, just finds its way past everybody. Back at Tchouaméni, into the path of Voigt, just turns, knocks it in. I don't think it comes off his arm, we'll have to see, but Thibaut's no chance from there.
His first goal of the season, his last was against Barcelona last campaign. It clearly keeps them for the major matches. Well, Marcelino didn't look so sure. He may have heard something from the officials. They have checked. Goal given. Villarreal springing a surprise here.
Oh God, fourth.
Voigt, the former Argentina international. An unexpected scorer. Villarreal have to prey on the tiredness of
Nice
this
camera.
round.
That's our ball.
Psychologically, I'm sure it's to their advantage when Carlo Ancelotti was complaining yesterday. Is Jose Perez. Camavinga taken out after the ball had gone.
Yeah, and also the way Real Madrid have lined up. You've got defenders on the bench, but he's chosen to put Lucas Vazquez and then Tchouaméni on this side of the pitch. And they're letting Jose Perez have so much space.
Dominated the game from the start here. Buchanan. Garcia has to be careful with his challenge. Bumping off Voigt, but the skipper again comes away with the ball. Always rising. They've got almost half a dozen chances in the opening 9.5 minutes here.
Yeah. There's Carlo. That's to the goalkeeper. Kick the ball up the field. Don't give them any opportunity to pounce on them. Another hit, not closed down. Just always rising, trying to bend it. Round Thibaut Courtois, just not coming down.
Taylor Buchanan, who's recovering from a horrible leg break last summer in the Copa America when representing the Canadian national team. Junior not 100% fit. Big decision from Ancelotti not to start him. Here's Tchouaméni. An achievement at the moment for the
nice
Spanish champions.
Oh,
to get the
beautiful
ball over the halfway line. Gives it away.
Well, shut up, man. Hey, Pogba and there, man. Get the shit out of here, bro. Ah, shit.
Spare man on the far side as well.
Nice fan.
Garcia that gets in the way.
Very gaming, thanks, bro.
Every loose ball is According to the team in all yellow, this is Gay. Nicholas Pepe to Buchanan.
Villarreal, bro.
Gay digging in, coming away with that with 50-50 at the moment. Pepe.
Let's see if they can defend this corner better from the other side. All right, they have to make the most of it, Villarreal, while they're on top. While Madrid are slow to start, you have to punish them. They have done already. Let's see if they can go further ahead.
Pepe this time to swirl
Oh,
into
nice
the near
dude. Get it out.
post.
Nice
Mbappe
key.
back, aiding his defence.
Stay it out wide.
Gets Bellingham. Is it Rodrigo? Vasquez. Better this from Real Madrid.
Go on.
Rodrigo. Shot from Vasquez. Stick taken out of it. A rather panic clearance there from Campbell.
Yes. A very panicked clearance from Campbell. Nobody was around and he could have done anything with it.
Respond from a corner kick routine after Villarreal took the lead that way. Rodrigo draws defenders towards him, wins another corner. Sticking under the fire of Comisano. Bellingham trying to coast his way around the penalty area. Rodrigo doesn't get it past
Bring it
the
down,
first
bring it down, fam.
defender.
Bro,
Garcia.
like,
A lazy pass. Back
nice
by
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Switch foul, ref.
No
Ref.
foul. Referee thought about it. This is Gay.
No, that's shocking from the ref.
No, it wasn't a foul. It was Pepe, gets his foot on it.
Campuala. That's Marcelino. Been a successful coach where he's been. He's operating on a budget. Generally playing an uncomplicated 4-4-2
Oh,
system.
nice. Oh, good ball.
Seeking out a
Unlucky.
good clear call from Conde coming and boxing his
Unlucky,
penalty
unlucky.
It
area.
wasn't a bad ball actually. Campbell wasn't looking at the ball, didn't know where Mbappe was, but the keeper was strong.
Nice camera.
Raheem Diaz.
Oh,
Too eager to get the cross in.
play it back, play it back.
Vasquez.
No, play it back.
Theme of the game is the Real Madrid passes not finding feet.
Yeah, sloppy passes, aren't they? A lot of them.
Rodrigo.
Oh, nice switch, Raul. Unlucky.
Here we go again. It's the goal. Camavinga misses it. Bounces everywhere. Off the back of Tchouaméni. Right into the path of Foyt. Can't miss really from there.
Real Madrid do make a habit of coming back in games. It's the 4th time this season they've conceded a goal in the opening 7 minutes of the match. They have a reputation as being sluggish starters, also have a reputation of finishing strongly, of course, in Europe and domestically.
Oh, nice.
Brahim Diaz.
No.
Diaz takes his time.
Vamos! Come on!
Inspired by Kylian.
Vamos! Come on! Come on, Kiki! Vamos!
Real Madrid digging very deep.
Vamos! Come on, man! Get in!
Yeah, just
Good
don't
shit,
think
lads,
Jude
good
Bellingham
shit.
Into Mbappe, plays Brahim in. Lovely first touch, then it rolls across his body. Sits
Good
the
shit,
goalkeeper
man.
Down. Goalkeeper makes a good save, actually. But it falls to the master marksman, Kylian Mbappe, who smashes it
Vamos!
into the back of the net. Madrid 11,
Woo.
they're back in the game.
Kylian Mbappe leading from the front. His 30th goal for his new club. He's 19th in La Liga. This is Gay.
19, how much is Lewa at?
Misanya. Pepe. Okay, they stand off him almost inviting a shot.
What a
Invitation
save.
accepted. Boxed away by
Lewa's at
Courtois.
21, Mbappe's at 19. Hey,
Garcia's having an uncomfortable Saturday evening
Lewandowski, watch your back, mate.
Nicolas Pepe.
Lovely hit
Watch
again.
your back.
There's a catalogue of saves for the team to look at when we head back to the FC studios at half-time.
Make it worse.
Certainly going to be more goals, though, Rob, I think, in this game.
Oh, whoa, whoa, come on.
Playing, wow.
Whoa!
Goodness, that was a tester for Thibaut Courtois.
I'm about to bring that down.
Now try for managing Madrid, playing around the ball like that. Just
Nice
pick the
Jude.
ball up front.
Nice Jude.
To this forward line in the Wales, get it to them.
Good. Oh!
Jude Bellingham, the England international, weaves through midfield.
Ronaldo shot?
Mbappe.
Did you just do a Ronaldo shot?
beats Rodrigo. Mbappe screaming for it. Mbappe getting it. Camavinga. Mbappe. Rodrigo. The longest of trips from Madrid to Castellon. Madrid taking a while to get over the jet lag. Now finding their feet. Okay. He's been the key man in this game. Costa.
Oh, nice throw. That's beautiful.
Sergio standing tall. Interesting with Asensio's the left-sided central defender. Giovanni on the right-hand side.
Bring it down. Nice. Nice play, lads.
On the sidelines. Alaba and Rodrigo. Many expected David Alaba to start the game tonight.
Oh my god. Kiki.
Periphery of the
Good pass, Jude. Good pass. Unlucky.
Yeah, they're being very cautious, aren't they, with David Alaba? Rightly so.
Costa. Cardona.
Nice, Jude. What?
He's late in his challenge. He's trying to keep a low profile. Manfano. May be difficult as there's a bit of an edge in this game.
Yeah, it was a foul. Doesn't have to wave a yellow card, does he? I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah, that's a yellow ball. Game's gone. Nice throw, man.
Virtual to deal with. Real eager to get Alex Bayena, the little number 16, on the ball. So just got the call up again for the Spain national team. 23 years of age, he's the star of the side, undoubtedly. Great
Nice
first
from
time ball in.
again, bro.
Tchouameni
Good
angles it
shit.
away. Bellingham.
Nice, Jude. Ah.
Buchanan. Bayena back to Buchanan. Goes on his favoured right foot. Frank Garcia is wise to that. Another corner conceded.
Unai Emery.
Unai, come across to have a look.
Potential opponents in the Champions League.
Or Villa not playing?
Was a very popular man from his time as the coach.
What the hell? Villa don't play?
He is in charge of Villarreal.
Okay.
Mbappé's
Nice
corner.
Germany. Mbappe turn. Look for Fede, look for Fede. Nice.
Ooh, rise the challenge. Did well not to get injured.
Did do well.
This is Rodrigo. Raheem Diaz, Real Madrid have half a dozen players in and around the area. Mbappe. Valverde by the back door. Vasquez cuts it across the face.
Mbappe.
Ball's kind of-
Vamos!
He's in deadly mood. He's the
Come
difference
on!
between
Come on,
these
man!
two
Get
teams
in!
this game.
Get in, man! What a finish! What a finish!
That there's going to be goals in
I don't want to hear it. What a finish, man! Oh, that was beautiful.
Nobody's marking anybody.
That's beautiful.
I mean, this is a surreal goal and so easy to score. Well, so easy to score and get a chance. Look, Lucas Vasquez, simple run, nobody picks
That's
him up.
good, bro.
Rodrigo, nobody picks him up. Mbappe, nobody picks him up. Or Bellingham. I mean, everybody. There's enough yellow shirts back, and nobody is marking a white shirt.
What a finish, man. What a
One
finish.
touch, just whipping it round. Goalkeeper, no chance.
Hey,
Could have been
one
Mbappe,
behind Liwa.
Bellingham.
He's one behind Liwa.
Can't let him have that much space, time.
Only one.
They got what they deserved. Villarreal.
One behind Liwa, bro.
Conceding a second.
One behind
Killian
Liwa.
show at the moment.
20 goals for the season in La Liga, which means that now he's just one behind Robert Lewandowski in the Chichi
One goal
standings.
behind Liwa. Good shit, man. Great counter as well, man. Good shit, boys.
They're going to concede more.
Pardon.
Oh,
Bayena
nice drumming.
across the face of Coman. The way Real Madrid are defending,
No,
there's
no. It's
plenty of chances either end.
Correct. Goal. There's going to be goals galore.
Jude, not there.
No foul.
Good
Referee
save.
allows the advantage
Jude, not
to be
there, bro.
taken.
Don't be
Uncertain
doing that.
goalkeeping there.
Do not be
Shot
doing
that
that
he
there.
bounced awkwardly just in front of an uncertain Courtois. Now Villarreal bounce back.
Nice
Teaser
Raul.
in there, caught in a header from Asensio.
Nice
Rodrigo
Rodrigo.
is back.
Nice camera. Good. Oh, good shit, lads.
An unusual, indisciplined game of football,
Yeah.
which makes it all the more entertaining.
Yeah, it's brilliant for us, yeah.
Unless you're a Real fan, you'll be hiding behind the sofa.
Ah, unlucky. Unlucky.
Madrid. Real Madrid showing character. 2 goals in the space of 6 minutes. From Kylian Mbappe.
Keeps. Nice.
Cuts. This is Valverde. I don't need to tell you when it's Valverde on the ball tonight, because there's going to be a cacophony of whistles every time he has a touch.
Can't believe it. This was the chance. It wasn't a foul. He wins the ball back. It was a nice hit, but again, simple enough.
Great save.
Courtois. There's been plenty of chances
Nice
already.
Raul.
Asensio has been honoured for his excellence this season, a breakthrough player, by getting the call for the Spain national team next week.
Fede, oh.
Verdi caught in possession, the referee thought about
Good.
it. Free kick rightly given. It was Bayena. Those two have history.
Yeah, it was a foul. Just, he just need to foul him, that's the thing.
Belling. Garcia. Rodrigo and Mbappe. Simpson.
Bring that down.
Now the passes are finding
Nice.
Real Madrid boys. Garcia goes on an excursion to come back through Rodrigo. Valverde.
Turn. Nice. Keep going, Jude. Just keep going. Play it out wide.
Raheem Diaz to Vasquez. Jude Bellingham. And Garcia.
Get him. Get inside. Cut back into the middle one.
Pendulum of possession swinging the way of Real Madrid after the dominant start from Villarreal.
Good call from the ref.
They have a little bit of a reputation, Villarreal, for being one of the I'm trying to find a better way of saying dirtier teams in La Liga, more committed teams. Look at the second largest foul count. This Salim stat, shall we?
Yeah, well, they're certainly rattling them up in this game as well, aren't they?
Vasquez.
Switch it to Rodrigo.
Valverde.
Nice.
Second stab, Camavinga.
Nice step. Foul.
His wings appeared to be
Handball.
clipped to give the handball rather than the foul. Gay. Joins the attack. Buchanan. Foy.
Nice Chouameni.
Chouameni. Anywhere will do. Vasquez.
Nice Fede. Nice.
Parejo.
Turn, Jude.
Asensio
Nice.
waiting for him.
Nice 1-2. Nice.
Themselves out
Play into the middle.
stylishly. Bellingham.
Nice, man.
Play by Jude.
Rodrigo. Mbappe.
Did you hit it?
Those long legs, gives it to
Oh
Rodrigo.
my god.
Back
Oh
to
my god.
Mbappe.
Ooh.
Looking for Rodrigo. That's a sensational move from Real Madrid.
Yeah, he may have been offside, but this was a fantastic give and go into Mbappe. Touching a little back heel back to Rodrigo, just into the side net. And this is a nice play by Jude Bellingham, really good feet, close control. No, he would have been onside. Costa was playing him on.
Reset. Cardona. Half an hour gone and a lively game if you're just joining us. Real took the lead with nearly 8 minutes gone. Slow start from Real Madrid, but a double from Kylian Mbappe in the space of 6 minutes, turning the game on its head. Little nudge in the back of Fran Garcia.
Yeah, he was unlucky. He's certainly got the pace, but Fran Garcia gets his body across.
Nice Fede. Just drive.
Valverde. Raheem Diaz. Bellingham. Sweeping into Rodrigo. There's an arm across the throat there.
Well,
From
the ref.
He knows how to look after himself.
Yeah, Brazilian onto an Argentinian. Forearm right in his face.
There's Moroccan international. Raheem Diaz picked up by Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Rodrigo. And Garcia. Bellingham.
Way back. Nice.
Bingo. Mbappe.
Not a lot in the penalty area to cross into, is there? See how deep Kylian Mbappe
Oh,
goes.
wow.
Shall I cross it? There's nobody there. Let's come out and start again.
Dipping their toe in the water.
Kiki.
Trying to draw Villarreal out of their tight defensive formation. Well, they have certainly tightened things up in recent months, Villarreal. They haven't actually conceded 2 goals in a single match for the last 8 games until tonight. Been on a very good run. They were undefeated in 6 matches, 4 wins in 6. Had a good 20-25 until they were beaten surprisingly by relegation threat Alaves last week.
We're very open today. Loads of space to play for Real Madrid.
Oh, nice.
They want
Mbappe.
to tighten up.
Back against Villarreal.
Truman. Nice.
Many points to the ball.
What?
He felt that he made a fair tackle there.
What?
I think he was concerned if the referee gave the free kick, it may not necessarily be a colour yellow, the card, because it was the last defender. But
You can't really tell if he gets anything in the ball. You see it here. No, he doesn't. He gets the man. He just loses a little bit of positional play. Tchouaméni, which is natural because he's not a centre defender. He just got caught slightly, and it was a yellow card because Jose Perez gets the touch and could have been away. Now he has to be very careful, Tchouaméni. He's got another yellow card. He had a yellow card on Wednesday, so he misses the next Champions League game. He's got another yellow card this evening.
it's a little bit different when you're playing in the central defence because you're more prone to making a mistimed challenge.
That was an opportunity as well, wasn't it? Again, Madrid so open. Nicolas Pepe should have put Buchanan in. It's the first Mbappe goal. This is the next. This will be a nice angle, actually. Goalkeeper, no chances. He uses the Villarreal defenders just to hide the ball from the goalkeeper.
Well, this is a club that's a little bit different to all the others. A global concern, income of $1 billion a year. Villarreal from a tiling town. Castilla, a population of less than 40,000 people, but they drag them in from all around the county to come and support them.
Nice Vasquez.
Excellent from Lucas Vasquez. Doesn't make any ground out. Valverde now to chip in.
Oh
right
no.
back.
Yeah,
Good
thank
ball
God.
through as spoons, I think is the
Nicolas
technical
Pepe.
term for that, from Nicolas Pepe.
He should have been
Nicolas
better,
Pepe.
actually, Nicolas Pepe. It was a nice turn. Good ball by Gain. He lets the ball. He takes it with his wrong foot. It actually, he should let it come right across his body onto his right foot. And then he has an opportunity to turn, but of course, he's predominantly left-footed. That's why he took it with his left foot.
Nice.
Be brave and decisive there, Courtois. It was Tchouaméni that took control of the situation. Realised that, surprisingly, Courtois was a late starter.
Yeah, and that was, again, Real Madrid playing out from the back from Courtois. An awful ball over to Fran Garcia. And allowing Villarreal to win the ball and jump onto them. They have to play a little bit more savvy. The 2-1 up away from home. Get the ball away from their own goal.
Nice. Kiki. Go. Nice, okay. And again to Mbappe, and again to Mbappe. Why? Why? There's no point, man.
Garcia. Rodrigo. Complete confidence in Valverde.
Nice and back. Whoa, ref. This ref's a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, again, silly foul because the ball had gone. Kylian Mbappe had lost control of it. But it gives him a way out by doing that.
It's a full foul. Yet to see yellow. Busquets. Time pass, brilliant turn from Diaz. Bellingham, Mbappe. Spare man is Rodrigo.
Nice, Rodrigo.
Trying to find a gap to go through. Mbappe. Safe crack. Busquets. Foul by Perez.
Nice camera, wow.
Weaves his way.
Did out like.
Backwards though to Valverde. Mind that Real Madrid are level on points with Barcelona at the top of the table, but Barca do have a game in hand. The reasons that Real have fallen off the pace has been their away form domestically. Lost 2 of the last 3 games on their travels when they went to Espanyol and lastly defeated Seville against Betis. Surprising draw sandwiched between those and Pamplona against Osasuna. Vasquez. Camavinga. Asensio. To Camavinga.
Mine. Nice.
Final 5 of the first half. Madrid having to dig deep into their energy and resources. Psychologically as well, it was a slow start, both mentally and physically from Ancelotti's team.
Oh, what a pass.
Rodrigo.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
From Campuala.
He needed to make it, didn't he?
Valverde to Camavinga. Rodrigo.
Nice, Fran.
Taken on by Fran Garcia. Clean challenge from Isani, who comes away with the ball.
Nice, Fran.
That was brilliant
Nice.
beginning for Gay. First pass, Nicolas Pepe. Surrounded by Real Madrid defenders, disguised little flick. And he gets in the cross, but Real standards have slipped since the start of the game.
Yeah, they started the game really well. They were on top. Because of this second goal, Madrid are taking complete control of the game.
Well, it's a massive weekend in La Liga. Of course, this is second against fifth. Tomorrow, it is first against the third. Atletico Madrid licking their wounds, hosting Barcelona. Join the team 3:30 tomorrow Eastern Time on ESPN+. One of these season-defining games in La Liga.
Huge game, isn't it, tomorrow? That's why it's so important that Madrid get a result this evening. Just a heap a bit of pressure on the two teams tomorrow. The Metropolitano.
Nice, Asensio, nice man.
Atletico in third place. Barca and Real both level on 57 at the top of the table.
Good camo.
Lisandro. This is Logan Costa. Great. The work ethic of Jude Bellingham in midfield, as he did in midweek against Atletico. Covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, he did. He was excellent midweek.
Oh, nice.
Rodrigo tries to pass it into the goal. That would have been a tiny
Good
time
effort.
to score just before half-time.
Yeah. Overly critical, but he should have done better. His first touch was beautiful off Kylian Mbappe. This was a lovely first touch. I have a needle stuff from Mbappe. That touch away from the defenders. It is tight and straight down the middle.
Madrid finishing the first half strongly. Mbappe, of course, stops the bar from Valverde. It's a speciality, long-distance shooting.
I like that we're looking for shots. I like it a lot. Nicolas Pepe is through.
Madrid's defence is slipped by Pepe. Asensio struggling to contain him. Courtois to the rescue once more. Real Madrid just about hanging on here. Camavinga finds the escape hatch.
Strange one, wasn't it? Nicolas Pepe gets hit, he almost doesn't see the ball. Gets hit in the head with it from the cross. It's a lovely ball. He does well, runs at Asensio, checks onto his left and back onto his right, which I like. Courtois save.
Half-time analysis in the FC studios from Alexis Nunes and Craig Burley. This could be a montage of saves. 5 of them in the first half.
5 saves.
Luis Garcia watching with his view from above. Down below on the shop floor for once is
3 minutes out of time.
Dan's enjoying himself, isn't he? Jetting around Spain.
Oh, lads.
Like
You coming on the ball. There's the players. Nice camo.
Camavinga does an excellent job. A surgical tackle from the French international. Bellingham somehow finds Brahim Diaz. Doesn't have the same room to operate in here, does it, Carlo Ancelotti, as the Bernabeu? Slightly confined, that coaching zone. Smaller than a 6-yard box.
It's all right for Carlo. He hardly moves, doesn't he? He's not like a Simeone who runs up and down. Carlo's got his hands in his pockets. Just stands there, motionless virtually.
Didn't have the last laugh over his great rival Simeone.
Oh.
A tense Wednesday night in the Champions League.
Yeah, at least there was no drama.
Well, When asked about the double take penalty, he said they were just simply playing to the rules. There's Bellingham. Mbappe can't lose his marker. Last man standing is Tchouaméni. Sometimes, even as a Real Madrid player, you're just going to put your boot through the ball.
I don't mind that at all.
The one thing this referee isn't going to do is blow his whistle when there's an attack in a Real Madrid game after the Valencia experience last season. Cardone let this one play out. We're beyond the 3 promised minutes. Baena. Pepe. Good move this. Valverde.
Nice study.
Clears it to safety. Conde, the underemployed of the 2 goalkeepers. Bayena's cross. Asensio. Still plenty of time for Villarreal to find the equalising goal.
Here's Pepe. Stop by Thibaut Courtois. One of the better ones of the first half.
Should be the final play of the first half. Everybody back on defensive call for Real Madrid.
Nice clearance.
Camavinga dominant in the air again. Bounces around the area. Courtois leaves it to Tchouaméni this time. Once it reaches the halfway line, Senor Alfano feels
I'll end the
it's
stream
safe
early
to
today,
blow
guys.
the
Sorry,
half-time whistle.
but
Kylian
halftime
Mbappe has
only
been
today.
the Real Madrid
Thank
star
you everyone
of
for
the
watching,
first half.
and
Deep conversation with the referee.
I will
He's
see
the man
you.
who's turned the game, equalising after 17 minutes.
When's the next game?
Adding a second goal 3
And I'll
minutes
see you
later.
on next Saturday, or not next Saturday. It's the international break. You know what I mean? Like the next game Saturday.